Hello, YouTube. It's Silver Age Dave. Today is Thursday, October 15th, 2020, and I'm coming to you from the comic room, as you could probably tell. I have a question to the community. I was put into a situation a couple weeks ago. I said, I'm drawing the line. The crazy has gotten too crazy, and I'm stepping out. And I don't know how to make a long story really short, but I'll try to make a long story short. I have an LCS. I have 5 LCSs right here in Toledo, and then I have another one that's about 40 minutes away, and I'm frequently in that town. So I have wild and crazy access to comic stores, which is just a blessing and a half for Silver Age Dave. But I happen to be in one of my favorite comic stores a month ago when Three Jokers #1 came out, and I purchased #1, 1 in 100, and the 1 in 25, which I'm a big fan of the book, and I'm a big fan of these particular variant covers. Okay, so I was very, very happy with that. Paid 50 and 25, which I thought very fair, and felt loved and appreciated, warm and fuzzy all over, right? So 2 weeks ago, I happened to be in there the morning that Three Jokers #2 came out, and they had this book up on the rack. I was one of the first ones in the store. It was up there, but instead of having a $50 price tag on it, now they had a $100 price tag on it. And I thought, wait. Silver Age Dave did his math. He did his homework. This book was selling in the $70 to $80 range on eBay. And I perfectly respect and appreciate COVID and lockdowns. And I want my comic stores to survive. And that's why I spend money there. But that book was selling, readily available, many copies available, $70 to $80. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And so I took my stack of new comic book day, typical stack, maybe like that, like $70 worth of comics, maybe a little thicker than that, and took that up to the front with a copy of this. And I said, hey, I noticed you bumped the price. You've got it at 100. I bought the other one for 50. I noticed that this one is selling right now for $70 to $80 online. Are you open to reducing that price? And I got snapped at a little bit that I'm not dropping that price 1 penny. And I thought, ooh, got to draw the line. I felt as much as I enjoy that store, I didn't enjoy that interaction. So I said, oh, okay then. And I've never done this before. I took my stack of new comic book day books, I walked them right back to the shelf, and one by one, I put those books right back. Now, there was no one else in the store. I did not create a scene. I didn't argue. I didn't petition. I didn't give them any hard time. I didn't say anything rude or disrespectful. I simply put the books back on the shelf, and I said, thank you very much, and I walked out of the store, which was kind of uncomfortable. I've never done that before. I didn't anticipate doing that. It wasn't thought out. I just felt like I have to draw a line somewhere, and if that's what I'm going to hear, and I said, good enough, okay? And I wasn't mad. I just drew a line. So during the past 2 weeks, I visited other LCS stores, and I spent lots of money at those stores, not in a vindictive way, just comics came out that I wanted. So as luck would have it, yesterday I happened to be in the area of this comic shop. I stopped in to buy actually this stack of comics, and this book was still up on the shelf, untouched, unmoved. No one had really looked at it. And so I walked up to the counter. They rang these up. And I said, hey, by the way, I'm still interested in that Batman 3 Jokers that I offered you $80 on, essentially. I said, but now they're selling between $50 and $60. And I think the owner was in a different state of mind. And he said, Dave, no problem. Said, how about we just do 60 on it? And I said, that's great. And I'm not calling them out. I'm not putting these guys on full blast because I'm a business owner, and sometimes a business owner has a bad day. Sometimes it's the wrong morning. You could have a sick family member. You could have business troubles, family troubles. Who knows the kind of troubles. And so it is not a blast out, but it is an interesting turn of events. I ended up, instead of getting it for 80, got it for 60, which is fair. And I could have argued down to 50, but I felt like, you know what, if I get it for 50 on eBay, I've got to pay shipping. I've got to, risk the postal service dropping it, bending it, denting it. And I know exactly what I have here. I'm not buying it necessarily as a spec. I'm buying it because I just really like it. But my question to the community is this, okay? Have you been in that position before? In our circle, it's really comic book stores. That's what would do it. It could be, you ran into it with a Books A Million that wasn't taking care of their stuff, or, it could have been somewhere else. But have you ever been in a situation where you just had to put your foot down and say, enough's enough? This relationship has to be mutually beneficial and mutually respectful. This resolved itself great. I'm really happy with the way it resolved. I'm in great position with these guys. They're in great position with me. I think the world of them. Hopefully they think the world of me. But have you been through it before? And if you've been through it, have you tried to remedy it? Have you gone back? Really curious. I'm happy with how mine worked out. I'm wondering if anyone else out there has had a similar type of experience. Okay, so that's it. Short video today. Question of the community. Thank you so much. If you have a few minutes to put an answer in there, I know people will read these comments. So as I've always said in the past, be respectful. And, it's a clean channel of mutual respect. So please be respectful in your comments. But don't be afraid to voice how you feel about it. That's all. That's all for today, guys. I'll have another video coming up. Lots of books I bought from a couple different stores to talk about. Some really neat stuff in here. But till then, just know I'm thinking about you. Silver Age Dave is out.